Beloved ones, I come on the wings of love. The transformations of the earth and all of her inhabitants is continuing at an unrelenting pace. That which is presented to the world at large shows some of the signs that the old structures are failing and are no longer being supported as previously given. This only shows a very limited perspective to the people of the world, for the changes and transformations are happening on a more wondrous level within each human inhabitant. There are great changes that are occurring within every cell. The DNA of every person upon the planet. Many people are now connecting with the world that used to be invisible to their physical eyes. It is now being captured within the cameras and within one's inner sight perspectives. Is this not wondrous, beloved ones? As the old structures in every facet of human life upon your planet crumbles and falls away, new ways of being are coming forth simultaneously. One only has to seek them out. One only has to open their awareness to this, and one will see that this is indeed so. If one does not partake of the political aspects of life on the planet, life in all its facets is really quite wondrous and amazing. We have observed that when an individual focuses upon the political aspects of any given situation, there is an immediate lowering of their higher consciousness capacities. And we wish to point out that there is a greater perspective, and we advise that each one of you looks for that higher perspective by going within to find it and see it and perceive it. Within every human heart, the portal to greater awakening and awareness is occurring. This is something that no one can avoid. It is happening to everyone. For what happens to one person happens to all. And so as you awaken, as you remember more and more the divine connection, this in turn helps the collective consciousness to be enabled to do the same. We would like to remind that on the higher levels there is no division or separation between people, between concepts. All is united, all is one. And this is what we ask you to keep in mind and at the foremost of your thoughts. For although it seems that the world is operating at its most densest, this is actually not so. This is a false thought that is being perpetuated through some avenues of mainstream media. There is more to life, and it is good. as the veils are thinning, we see, and you have been observing, that your very thoughts are manifesting into wondrous creations. And this also can bring the opposite. So we caution you to be careful with your thoughts and your feelings. Keep them ever positive, keep them ever illuminated and benevolent towards everything and everyone. For what you give out returns to you. The more sensitive among you are finding these times to be quite challenging, and so we advise, as we have before, be out in nature, for it is the natural kingdom, the natural world that is connected deep within the core of the earth in alignment with your planet. It is important that you do the same, for it is important to keep balance, not only with the higher aspects and higher dimensions of life, but also that you stay connected to the planet that is your home. Many of you forget to do this. You must be grounded into the core of the earth. You must align yourself so that you are strong in your vision of the world that you are creating, rather than being tossed to and fro by the vicissitudes of life as they happen upon your planet. When confronted with trying situations or trying people who are not yet fully awake, be patient, be kind, be loving. This is that which will steer you safely through. The brilliant shining light that you hold is indispensable during these times, for a balance is needed as both systems crumble and fall apart. Remember this, and always choose to realign with the God of your being, your divine eternal soul, for this is where your greater truth lies, resides. Focus your mind and your thoughts and your vision on the possibilities, the greater potentials that are presenting themselves. There is so much that can occur for you if you allow it, if you open your mind and your heart to it, as you honor your own truth and the expansion of your own soul growth. You will continue to walk the path of the peaceful one, the peaceful warrior, warrior of light, warrior of love, warrior to withstand the forces that seek to bring you down to a lower level of vibration. You, each one of you, have the ability to overcome and be immune to this influence, for it is fading from your reality. Have faith that this is so. Hold firmly to this vision and this thought you are being asked to let go of materiality in all its many facets. You are asked to surrender to your higher consciousness and being, and to function at that level. In order to ascend, this must take place. I am asking my beloved scribe to list an affirmation, a decree, for you to focus on for this coming month, this current month of April, to help you to constantly align to your higher aspects, to your eternal soul. By repeating this decree in the morning and again at night before sleep, it will help you to stay aligned and connect to the higher aspects, the higher frequency vibrations, which is your true state of being. And it will help you to not be distracted by the goings-on in the world around you. This is very, very important during these times, for you are more than appears on the surface of your being. Be open to new thoughts, new beginnings, and new directions, for these are coming into your consciousness. The new directions that your soul, your eternal soul, desires for you to go. And trust that all that comes forth for you is always for your highest and greatest good, joy, and happiness. Those of us from the highest realms of light desire only your further evolvement and expansion into the higher aspects of your being. For this helps everyone upon the planet and in the universe. Continue to work to release and let go of all past occurrences, all that has been giving you challenge, this is the perfect time to do this, to release all that no longer serves the path that your eternal soul desires for you to be on. Although it may seem to you that it is an impossible feat, that is not so. Remember the adage that it is always darkest before the dawn, and have faith, beloved ones, that it is so. Have confidence in knowing that you are never alone, that we are always with you to help you to move forward into your highest destiny. Until next month, I am Hilarion.